So what we say is, in Islam, when the Prophet and Messenger goes to any community, they ask questions. They ask questions, and Prophet used to ask them questions. So when Prophet used to see them, they are worshipping stone. Yeah, do you know what he used to ask them? He used to ask them, okay, why do you worship this stone? Now, look at their answer. They used to say, oh, I have seen my forefathers are doing it. Is it a legitimate, is it a good answer? No. So then Prophet said, can it harm you or can it benefit you? The person would go rational. Now the person is rational thinking, right? I said, oh yeah. He cannot even help himself. How can he help me and others? Because you know, if you worship someone, he must hear, right? If you are asleep or if you are dead, you can't hear me, can you? The stone is dead itself. And we are asking prayer to the stone. Would you think the million years of time stone will get live and then you will respond to your prayer? No way, no chance, right? So that's why we need to worship a God who listens, who is alive, who doesn't die. And who that God is? Allah. So we, in Muslim, we worship that God. And that's why we become so peaceful. Why? Because we submit to that God. Any question?
No.
Makes sense?
No, it makes complete sense.
Complete sense. Now, did God send prophets alone or with books? With books, of course. Otherwise, how do we know? How do we get guidance, right? How do I live my life? How do I treat my parents? How do I treat my family? How do I treat my friends? How do I share my food with others, right? How to distribute wealth? All of the questions explained in the guidance, divine guidance, right? So prophets and messenger always come with a book and tell the mankind what they need to do. So as someone who is looking into Islam, if things make sense to you, you can be a part of this by accepting Allah is your maker and start worshipping from now on. So we have 6 articles of faith and 6 things we need to believe in. So we believe in Allah, and Allah is not a human being, and Allah is not a man, statue, stone or anything. He is unlike anything in the creation we see and observe, right? So God is unlike the creation, right? Unlike anything see and observe. Then we believe in angel. You know angel?
Yeah.
Angel, they bring revelation to the prophet. Lot of angels God appointed so that they can manage the task of the universe. Like for example, when the soul comes to the wombs of the mother, that soul will bring by angel. When we die, our soul also will be carried by angel. So God use angels are the armies of God, you can say that. Yeah, they listen to the command of God and they don't disobey God's command. Then we believe in books, just we demonstrated. Then believe in prophets, and then we believe in the day of judgment. Meaning,
when we all that.
of course, like imagine you do good all your life, you worship God, and there was another guy, he never worshipped God, and he was a murderer, he's a serial rapist. Both should not be treated in the same way. You should be treated good, and the serial murderer should be get punished, right? So that's why we have heaven and hell. Heaven is for good people, the one who worship God, and hell is for bad people. So that's for heaven and hell are the symbol of justice. If there is no heaven and hell, there is no justice. Now imagine, a lot of people are dying in this world by committing so many crimes, but they don't get punished in this world. Now if this world is the only world, then he can get away with this crime. But the world is not over, because Allah will bring back so that he can do the judgment properly. And every soul will receive the correct compensation. If you do good, you will be rewarded accordingly. If you do bad, you will be rewarded accordingly, right? So, and then we believe in the destiny, meaning God knows what we do, why it happens to us. God is completely aware of this, and he is knower of everything. So this is the 6th article of faith, and then we have 5 pillars. One of them is, we pray 5 daily prayer. And now I am fasting, and as everyone Muslims, right? So fasting, and then we give zakat, which is giving it to the charity. Yeah, we give it to the poor people. Now imagine if you give it to the poor people, if all the rich people on the planet start giving money to the poor people, no children will sleep hungry.
Yeah.
Right? Whenever you tune on the video, in the TV, you see the children crying, charities are appealing for money. But God given us a solution, telling all the rich people, Allah said, I have given you everything. From whatever I have given you, from that portion, just give a very tiny fraction of it, so that society will have a balance. Look how greedy we are. Everything comes from God, but yet people doesn't give charity.
Yeah.
So Islam gives a practical solution that spend from your wealth to the needies and the poor and the less fortunate ones amongst us. In that way we can balance the society. You will not be able to see those horrific videos, you know. We don't like to see a children is crying. Do you agree?
Yeah.
We don't like to see that. We don't like to see a children is hungry and sleeping, right? Now imagine if you just a minute before you go to bed, a minute before, and you watch the clip, and the babies are screaming and shouting, and they are crying because of the hunger. Would you feel good? Now imagine, put yourself in. Now imagine one of your family member are crying because of the food. How would you feel?
Sad.
Sad.
I want to help them.
Now look, the great solution given by who? No human being, by God. God tell us that whatever I have provided you, spend a little fraction, 2.5% of your excessive wealth to the poor. And in that way, the world will be beautiful.
Yeah.
Right? And then we have the last and final one, which is pilgrimage to Mecca in the Hajj, you know. But if you have the money and if you have the physical ability to do so. So that's Islam. So once you believe in this, you can accept it by saying the Shahada.
Yeah.
So when are you ready, you can accept it.
Yeah.
How far are you from the Shahada?
I think very far, because I know about the religion, but I don't think I'm 100% ready to commit to the religion. So I just want to do my research and then.
Very good, very good.
When God wills.
Of course. This is I think this is a smart approach, because you need to research a thing before you commit.
Yeah.
And as a Muslim, we do not encourage people to come Islam blindly, because Islam is not a religion of blindness, right? It offers you a significant amount of evidences. Anything we do in Islam, it must not be from my desire or my thinking. It must be from evidence. Did Prophet say it? Did Allah tell us actually? So we always investigate. So that's why it's a religion. We ask people whenever come to Islam, they should come from Islam for right reason. Meaning that of course Islam is the religion of God. Everyone should come, but we should not be just emotional and come to Islam. We should be rational. We should understand it and then take the step. Look, this life has a consequence, and that's why we need to make that decision, right?
Yeah.
We have heaven and hellfire. Now imagine you die and you don't accept it, and you realize oh my goodness, I should have done this step before I left this world. But I was listening to my friends, I was listening to my family, but they diverted me. But the blame is on you. You didn't make the conscious decision. So what we say, look into it. What specifically are you looking into it in Islam? What specifically?
Huh? Sorry?
What specific area of research are you doing?
Just like what it's about, really. Just more like facts that I want to know and stuff like that. Nothing like, very
Is there anything you can share? You looked into it?
It's been a long time. I haven't actually done it.
Sure.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
Yeah. You know, like I said, Islam is the fastest growing religion on the planet. People are researching and coming to Islam for right reason. So look into it, and have you listened to the Quran? Have you listened to the Quran in YouTube?
Yeah. TikTok. Sometimes it comes up on TikTok.
Yeah. Listen to it, and some of the videos have meaning behind the underneath the screen, and then you can see what is his meaning. Like, have you seen the actual copy of the translation?
Yeah. We have it.
Look, this is right.
We do have to go in there.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
So you have got copy, yes? Yeah. Take your time, but don't make too late. But at the same time, do your research, and look, all the answer you will find in Islam. So if you have any question, you can go to your local mosque or someone who can explain to you. Some of the things you may find confusing or I'm not understanding. So it's better to speak to someone who knows about the matter, right?
Yeah.
Rather than going for layman, right? Often, sometimes layman can give his own perspective. So I would say maybe reach out to someone who knows the matter.
Yeah.
And then, I wish you all the best, and I ask God to guide you to Islam.
Thank you.
It was a pleasure talking to you, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Look after yourself, yeah? Thank you. Since guys, so make dua for them, inshallah. Jazakallah khair. Salam.
You should tell to everyone to not upload this video. Be serious and tell to everyone to upload this video. Because already Drama King come to me and said, you recording even a boy not even 14 years old yet. Wallah Radim, he told me and I'm fasting. You should tell to no one, tell to everyone to not upload.
It's up to you. You upload or not.
This is going to happen. And then it happens.
But he succeeded.
But the other one as well.
Is with her.
Yeah, but 16, if it's 16, you can't upload, brother.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Can't do anything.
He has to prove that he is the one in the video. He has the right to the video.
He did not have enough for the last week. Subhanallah.